Dear respected Thai, dear brothers and sisters, welcome to our Friday meditation session. Tonight's schedule will be 30 minutes of guided sitting meditation. After that, we'll be practicing slow walking meditation. And finally, we'll end with a Dharma talk given by Thai. So please find yourself a comfortable posture. Make sure your back is upright. Your shoulders relax. If you're sitting on a bench, make sure you're sitting, keeping your back upright. Your 2 feet should be planted on the ground. For those who are sitting on the cushion, make sure you sit 1/3 or half the cushion. Your 2 knees should be planted or touching the mat or on the ground. Keep your head upright, not too high and not too low, but just right. You may like to close your eyes if it helps you focus on your meditation. But if you feel a bit sleepy, you can open your eyes halfway, looking at the tip of your nose or at the ground. Your hands can be placed on your lap, or you may like to place your hands on your knees. Relax your whole body. Release any tension you may be holding in your body. And once you establish your posture and your foundation, I would like to invite you to come back to your breathing. Bring all your attention as you breathe in, and bring all your attention as you breathe out. You may like to place your hand on your abdomen if it helps you to follow your breathing. You can also follow the rise and fall of your abdomen. Do not think about the past or worry about the future or think about any other things such as work, stress, your projects, etc. Bring your attention in this moment and follow your breathing. Recognize that as you breathe in, you know you're breathing in. And as you breathe out, you recognize you're breathing out. There's no need to force our breathing. Let it naturally come in and come out. If during the session you start to feel some pain in your legs, please feel free to change your posture. And as you change your posture, do it in such a way that you maintain your concentration and your mindfulness at the same time. Do not try to sit through the pain. But be relaxed. Enjoy sitting right here, right now. In this way, you're taking care of your body and your mind. In this guided meditation, I'll be reading some phrases. And in those phrases, there are some keywords that you can use to follow your breathing in your meditation. So I wish the brothers and sisters have a wonderful sitting tonight. We'll begin the session with 3 sounds of the bell, followed by the guided meditation. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. In, out. Breathing in, my breath grows deep. Breathing out, my breath goes slowly. Deep, slow. Aware of my body, I breathe in, relaxing my body, I breathe out. Aware of my body, relaxing my body. Calming my body, I breathe in, releasing the tensions in my body, I breathe out. Calming my body, releasing tensions. Dear brothers and sisters, please take some time to release and massage your legs. So our next activity will be the practice of slow walking meditation. So with the next sound of the bell, we'll stand up. After that, we'll face to the center of the hall. Another sound will bow to one another, and we'll begin our slow walking meditation. For our brothers and sisters who are online, please find yourself a spot wherever you are, and just practice slow walking meditation as I guide you as well. And as a reminder, please make sure you maintain 2 meters away, far apart from each other. Thank you. So as you begin to walk, combine both your breath and your steps together. Maintain your concentration and your mindfulness just like you practice in sitting meditation. Walk in such a way that you are a free person. Let go of any tension, any worries that you're holding on to, and let it flow out into the floor. There's no need to rush. We're not in a hurry, but we can enjoy each step that we take. At the same time, we can generate the energy of love and care and send our appreciation and gratitude to our legs and to our feet for always helping us from getting from one destination to another. And sometimes we're not aware that our legs and our feet are there. And sometimes we are in a rush and we forget what's taking us from point A to point B. So bring yourself in this moment to enjoy each step that you take. And this can be applied wherever you go, not just at the temple, but it can be a stroll in a park, a walk in the countryside. Enjoy your steps, enjoy your breath, your breathing. Walk with ease, calm. Don't walk like a robot. Walk with freedom, stability. If you know someone who's unable to walk, you can invite that person with you to walk and walk for them. Breathing in, I have arrived. Breathing out, I am at home. Arrived, at home. As you make your way back to your seat, please continue on to follow your breathing as we wait for our brothers and sisters to return back to their seats. Thank you.
Good evening, my dear brothers, sisters, friends. First of all, I would like to welcome you all to our regular Friday meditation session. Today is Friday, December 18th, year 2020. And as we announced that today is the last Friday that we get together before we have winter break until next January. And there will be another 13 days more. So we will finish this difficult year. And we hope that the next coming year there will be more positives, more easy, more happiness, and more relaxed for all of us. We have been go through a lot of difficult times, and that we never expected and never experienced this kind of thing that happened. And this year can be a very great year for all of us to learn. We learn many things that we never think of. We never think that things can be happen, and we never think that this year Christmas we will get together as a small family only, small union only. Never happened, right? Since we born, since we understand what is Christmas, and we always get so exciting for Christmas coming, to have a huge gathering, but this year very special. So if you look at the positive eyes, the positive views, anything can be an experience. Anything can be a lesson for all of us to learn. Even one day you hold one grain of rice, and that still covered by the shell. And you know that if you're able to take off this shell, you still can have one grain of rice there. So every tiny thing, if you're willing to experience, you can find something nutrition, healthy for our body and mind. And this is something we should learn to practice. Why is that? Because life has so much stressful and difficulties already. The nature sometimes gives us a lot of difficulties already. So as a human, we accept it and we try to transform, not to create more. I know that this year, every one of us, even small business, big business, or even us, just as a labor, a worker, we all have lack of income. But thanks to the condition is we still have good health. Compared to many patients now, they were in the ICU, they were in hospital, they're unable to breathe. And also a lot of doctors and nurses, they work so hard to help for all the patients in the hospital. So therefore, if we still in a healthy condition, this is more than money. This is more than, a big income that we have, because sometimes money cannot buy insurance, or sometimes only can buy insurance, medications, but unable to buy health, or unable to buy our safety. Yesterday when I was in Westlock, and I learned that my dad after his grocery on the way he back home. And he did not careful enough when he turned, so he got into a car accident. And because I was in Westlock, and Thầy Tịnh Tạng able to help me to come to the place where he got the accident and help him out for the paperwork and report to the police. So I call him, I visit him, and also today I came to see him. And even his car is broken, but I try to inform that his health condition is still okay. So, and he told me that he's okay. And I told him that if you feel any uncomfortable, in your physical body, you must let us know so we can bring you to the hospital. But thanks to the blessing, he did not, have anything with his physical body, but the car is damaged. And we know that car is just a car, a material. The most important is the health. So this year, we have learned that, everything is limited. We limit our visiting, we limit our gathering, we limit our income. But we also know that when the less we spend, maybe also we able to protect our health too. And therefore we know that health is something very important. And if we have no health, nothing can be continued. So since the COVID time, the temple still continue all the activities because we do have monastics. And in order to help for all the members, we start our online program. And all the members around the world, they also can attend with us. And you know what happened? I received more emails. Once they know that, Thầy is home, and some of them never have chance to experience anything called Dharma. Accidentally, they have a chance to listen, and that opened up. And one of the email that I have received, they said that, Thầy, this year we know that we lose a lot of money in our business, but instead we are very rich in spiritual because we have learned from you a lot. We follow the temple for the chanting, and to tell you that every single program, the temple live stream, online, we have a schedule and we follow them all. And I feel that within a few months, I have learned a lot. I have increased a lot of my knowledge, my understanding, and I can open up my eyes with a lot of right views, because in the past I have a lot of money, but beside that I'm not happy because I have a lot of wrong views about life, about people, about philosophy. So therefore, when you have the inner peace, it's a lot of happiness than, just something from outside. In the Buddhist practice, we have two terms, joyous and peace. Peace is something you cannot gain, from outside. It need or nobody can give. That is something you only can gain within yourself. For example, in the past 30 minutes, you're able to sit here with the Sangha, with the community. And with the guidance of Thầy Huệ Tạng, Brother Michael. Even I am practicing sitting inside, but I still can listen to his guidance and I follow your steps. Even I don't walk, but I do walk with you. Because, whatever he guides, we follow. And every single word, every single moment that the community walk outside here, I can gain the peace in my room. So peace is something that we have to practice and we able to gain it. Last 2 weeks, one of the brother here in our Western Sangha came for the refugee 5 mindfulness training ceremony. The ceremony is very simple, just me and him. And I feel happy to conduct the ceremony, and I know the brother feel very peace, very happy when he receive the ceremony, because this is something that he is looking for. This is something that he wished that he can receive it. And once you receive it, you feel fulfilled. So if you're able to make your Friday, you come with the Sangha, and after the session, you walk out with your peace steps. Maybe when you may rushing here, rushing to come, but you back home with peace. And this is what we call the transformation. Sometime after we are exciting for something, but we come back with a lot of slower. So we can see that a person who lives with a lot of negatives, but after a time of difficulties that he needs to face, he needs to deal, and we can see that he is more calmer, more peace, more gentle. So remember that health is one of the good conditions, one of the gift, one of the valuable that money cannot exchange. We can have money to buy insurance, medications, but not health. And I know that this year we are very limited of gathering during the Christmas time. Is that true? Right? So what is the chance this year? Small family, your individual family. This never happened. Usually 5 families, 10 families together, right? But this year, only 1 family per party. A good experience. So what can we do this year? We can sit together and we can review. We can ask an idea of everyone, every members in our home, in our family. What do you learn from this? So we can hear from each other. We can turn this party into the practice, into a discussion. So we may have like 50 Christmas, 60 Christmas with a big gathering. Never celebrate within husband and wife. Very rarely that we celebrate Christmas within our small family, right? We used to call, we used to arrange so everybody can come together. But this year, just like a private retreat. Still very interesting. That we can have, like in the practicing is when you have a large gathering for the retreat, we used to divide into small groups. Why? Because the smallest group you have, the more chance you can talk, you can share. Because if you have a lot of people and a lot of people share, then we don't have a chance to. And there are a lot of people that they need to express their feelings, but because it's a large gathering, we don't have enough time for everybody to share. But if we have a small group, we have more time to talk, more time to express, more time to learn from each other. We may have Only one Christmas like this. We don't know what's next, what's next year. But when we have this, let's enjoy. Instead of complain, instead of boring, instead of get mad, upset, disappointed, turn this into a chance. I have a chance to be with my only small family, between husband and wife and my children. As a monastic, maybe this year this happened to us too. Because usually I have lot of friends from outside Canada. They fly over and celebrate Christmas with us. But this year, everything stopped. One day, I think a few days ago, I asked Brother Peter, do you guys have any plan? They said, no, this year only us, even us. Oh, you guys still can come in and cook. And as brothers, sisters, monastics, we also have a chance together. And this is what I am thinking about. We have a small group, we can arrange tea with candles, and we can sit and talk and share what's happened, what we learn, how we have practiced through the year. So the community, and you should know that we still can be together. I have learned a lot of families. When one of the family member got COVID, nobody able to come to visit in the hospital. And even that person cannot survive. They cannot survive, they died. Nobody can come and see. So think about that and see that this year we still can be even small. But at least we still can see each other. We can be together. So 2 things that we can be prepared. And we appreciate that we still have good health. We appreciate that we still have a community. In Buddhist practice, we call Sangha. Sangha is the community that practicing the Buddha's teaching, practicing harmony, awareness. So even we limit people to come to the temple, but we still have 1/5 that people can attend in the church, in the worship places. And this is, good enough. But we know that right in this moment, not only we are here, but many other friends, brothers, sisters, be with us online. The 3rd thing that we can meditate on, appreciate, and feel is very worth is time. Because this is something, when it's gone forever. Cannot come back. Do you feel that time flies so quick? We cannot imagine today is almost end of the year. When we got the pandemic, we think maybe only 2 weeks, everything will be done. And then after extend another month, we think April will be fine. And we think May will be fine. And now we just move on to December. And we think it will take maybe a few years to have the vaccine. But now we do have the vaccine. So do not sink ourselves into the negative. But we learn how to, in the difficult, in the negative, we learn to live positive. Because we are like a tree. If we are a strong tree, we can bring more healthy for the branches. So if you are a mother, you are a father, You are the main person in the family. Try to be strong, be what we call the mental strength. So you're able to help your community, your wife, your sister, your brother to move up. So for example, I am the one, I am the main charge in the temple. So during the pandemic time, I bring out the schedule for all the monastics. So we follow the schedule, we practice chanting, meditation, classes. So we all together practice together, because the time that Thầy is home like this is not much. Usually Thầy travel a lot. So by any time that we are home, we still can do something within our capacity. If you have the intent of working, any situation, you still can work. If you have the intent of living, any situation, you still keep your life worth and happy. Just for example, if you have headache, you will find some Tylenol. If you don't feel well, you will find some ginger, limes and honey, as long as it can help you to recover. So from very small or to the major, we all find something to treat. So we need to find something to treat us, how we can overcome. And we think, oh, I still have a good health, I still have my family, I still have time. But you remember, we have time, but don't forget that time flies. And that's why we use time right. Because it's fly, that's why we have to use it right. And if we don't use it right, something we don't use them right, we call waste. So nothing is a waste. Just as because you don't know how to use it, you don't know what is this, it's called waste. For example, if you don't know, if even I give you a bell, you don't know what is this, you may throw it a corner. But you know, oh, this is the mindfulness bell. Automatically, this becomes something very valuable. So in this life, nothing is waste. Just because you don't need it, you don't use it, you don't know what is it, it's become waste. But everything is very valuable. And one of the things is our time. We used to say that time is money. And sometimes we don't know how to use time right, and it look like we have a very boring day. But with the one who know how to use the time, this day is very meaningful, and a lot of things can be happen. So today, I know that as the announcers, Thầy will be visiting. I will visit the community and to have a few words. This is not a Dharma talk. This is a sharing. What did I reflect during this time? And you know that mental strength is also one of the important things we should have. It's more important than money. Because if you have money, lot, but you don't have the intent and mindfulness how to use money, and sometimes money become very negative, opposite what you think. Last week I have shared with the community that when we have lack of money, look like we are more mindful on our spending. But once we have a lot of money, look like we run out of mindfulness. Is that true? For example, if you have $20 in your pocket, So when you go to the grocery, what happens? You only buy something that you know that you're able to pay for, right? But when you have a bundle of money in your pocket, you don't know how much you have, but you think you have a lot. And by that, at that time, you will grab. You don't buy anymore, you just grab. Whatever you have. But sometime after we back home, we open why I need to buy this? Why I have to buy this? I have it home. But once we have lack of things, we will use things more carefully. Just like when we get older, and we know that I'm older. I don't know how much more time I have. So that's why I will spend more time. So when the doctor said, oh, you know, you only have 3 more months, 6 more months. When the doctor tells us that, and what happened, we will use this 3 months wholeheartedly. So sometimes when people they think they have a lot, then we just spending, like just time. We don't use time, but we're spending time. And remember, when you spend something, you never get it back. So not like money. Money can make more money, but time cannot more time. We only spend time, but we cannot take it back. So something we can make more, but something we can unable to make more. And one of the things is time. We only spending time, but we cannot make it more, we cannot take it back. So the practicing here is depends on our mindfulness. Depends on our practice. So I am satisfied that during this 10 months stay home, I don't waste any day. I wholeheartedly use my day. I remember after March 15, and I am unable to travel anymore. And they thought that, oh, you know, April will be fine. So I used my 2 weeks wholeheartedly in the library of the temple. Because in the past, the whole library is, done by myself. I arrange all the books, I number them, I make them the list, and everything is arranged by me. And for many years, I just have no time to come in there to arrange back and nothing. But I know that it's one of the things that bother me. Every time when I visit the library it's called a library, just a very small room, maybe a reading room. But I like to collect all kind of books to live in downstairs, so the monastics can read it, the members can read it. So I have lots of books I put in there, but no time to open them, no time to number them, no time to make them the list. But I don't know, at that time I only think that I have 2 weeks stay home. So I just spend 2 weeks to finish all the books there. Oh, when I come down there, everything looks nice and neat, everything, the number and everything arranged, I'm happy. And then next, I have I have a class, the precept class for the monastics. I'm supposed to have with them, but a lot of traveling and I'm not finished them yet. So I told them that I don't know how much I have a chance to stay home, but we need to get into the class right now because I want to finish this class for the monastics. And you know what happened? After the summer, we finished that whole session, that whole classes. So I'm happy. And when I meditate back, so when last night when I look at the calendar, I go over each month before I can start the schedule for next year. And I look at this month, I try to review what did I have done for this month, what I have done for this month. And that makes me feel very happy that I have spent time with the monastics because they are all my students. And I always feel my responsibility that I have to do something for them. There are a lot of things that I have to take time to share with them because they ordain under me, and that is my responsibility, to training them at the very beginning. And they are the beginners, and they need my basic sharing. So that's why, if something I know I'm not done for them yet, and that's become something, they take one of my corner. So I know that I have to finish this corner first. I have to finish this corner, just like you are cleaning your house. If you see the whole house is messy, it will stress you out, right? Now what you do is focus to one corner first. And once you can clean that corner, that boosts you up. You see, it's only 1-2 days. You already finished that corner. It makes you fresh. It makes you more energy. You move to another corner. And maybe within a short time, you can finish them all. But at the beginning, when you see the whole thing, you don't think you can finish them all. It only stresses you out. And this is one of the ways to help me to solve the problem in daily life. And I have shared it with many families, many people. Sometimes the young people come to me and they say that, oh, I'm very stressful about my future. And this is what I share with them. I said, suppose you are driving on a highway at night, very dark. And what happened to you? You drive in the car and you only have 2 lights in the front, right? How far you can see your road? Not far. You will drive along how much you can see, how far you can see, and you drive. Sometimes in the front, the road is very curved. But with your gentle turn, you pass all of that curves easily. And sometimes I think, when you think, oh, what's next? What's in the front? But you live in the dark. You stay in the dark, how can you know? And nobody will help you to see all of that. In this case, cannot expect anything more. Just use what you have. You have 2 lights in your car, and you still can drive and just turn. Other day, you come back on the daytime. Wow, this is a very curving way. But how can I pass this easily? Sometimes life is like that. And I try to share with the young people, young friend. If you put up a lot, if you stressful you out, the situation is you are driving in the dark. Nothing you can expect. Even people love you, they still cannot make any lights on the street, on the road for you. No sunshine because this is at night time. So, no more expected. Just accept it and start to go. But if you stop, you got into an accident. You just drive within your capacity. And even on the way, if you drive slow, there's a way for you to. If you're able to drive faster, you can on the left. If not, you can stay on the right. There's nothing that, you're unable to recover. Maybe after this pandemic, we'll have another few years to recover everything. Just like the wound, they need time to heal. After a surgery, you need time to rest. After everything, a long day of working, you need few hours to rest. Even after a long day of working, we need some time to rest. Even the eyes need to rest. Ears need to rest. Every single thing, all the body also need to rest. And sometime, something happened from your nature. It's a chance for us to stop and rest. But if things are regularly, we may not rest because we think that I still can do it. But if there is no more choice, then you accept the resting. For example, if this year nothing happened, everything as usual, and I will share with I say, or even the law, they say, this year try to stay home within your small family and celebrate Christmas. Not many family will do it. Right? We have the right to get together, then why we have to be separate? But this is the rule. We are unable to do more than that. Then instead of complain, let's enjoy. Everything gives you a chance. This is what we are practicing. We do not against anything, but we try to adapt and make it better. And this is the positive way of living. If you have to work with a person in your workplace who is very difficult, or maybe your boss, your manager, whatever, you cannot move out from that person. But the more you're against, the more you just tied it up. The more you relax, you go along, the more you and that person will be. It's not worse. It's not better, but at least it's not become more worse. At least it's keep it like that. So practicing Buddhism means we are practicing to be aware. Because Buddha or Buddhism means awareness, awake. We have to aware where we are, who we are, how can we do, what can we do. And if we know and we understand all of that, everything will be better. That's why the Buddha advised us. If we cannot understanding, it's hard for us to continue our love. You can understand the one you love, then you can love that person. Of course, we want people to be nice and good, but life, sometimes we have to deal, to be with something is not good. But the practicing here is, once you know it's not good, you cannot throw it away. What do you do with that? I used to give an example. When you in the airplane for a long flight, usually I cannot stay in one place like that. But now it's no choice. It's 14 hours flying. Then what do you do within that 14 hours to make you feel comfortable with your long flight? Give yourself that kind of practice. And that is something I always working with myself. You know, as a leader of the community, can you imagine how much complaint I have every day? Right? But you know, this is very normal because you are the boss. So if any problems, where are the problems come to? They have to come to the source. If you are not the boss, that things will not come to you. So if they come to you, that's right, because they come to the right person. So, and what is your job? This is your job. If you are not the boss, that will not come to you. Just like if you are not the one who is cooking, then when they need food, they never come to you, right? So if you are the mother, you cook for your kids. So when they're hungry, who are they looking for? Mother. Say, why you always call me? Because you are my mother. You cook for me, right? So if the daddy, the father always buy toys for the kids, when they need toys, who are they looking for? Their dad. So they're very smart. They find the right person, right? Sometimes we complain, oh, I just want to practice. Why all the problems come to me? If you say you want to practice, and these are the things you need to practice. Without anything like this, who are you practicing with? And what are you practicing? Nothing for you to practice. And if you declare, I am practicing, and these are the things that they come to you, they help you to practice. You want to get a license, you have to go for a test. You may have your license will have the expire date. If you want to continue your license, you have to reapply. And maybe they ask you to do another test because every year upgrade. This is life. If anything come to you, you have, instead of complain, we say, oh, this is part of my job. If you are a plumber, when any water system, anything happen, they call you because you are a plumber. They will never call computer science. Everything come to you right into your situation. Do you see that? So, at the end of the year, it's also when we call the ending of the year, actually nothing ending. What is there any special at the ending, at the last day? Any special on the first day? Everything the same. But when we declare this is the ending, or this is the beginning, just to give us another strength to move up. Oh, everything will be over. Today is the last day. Just like a weekend. We feel so relaxed on Friday. We feel so tired on Monday. But when it's come to Thursday, Friday morning, you have a lot of exciting to finish your day and you have a whole weekend. This is the trick, right, to help us. In one of the sutra called Lotus Sutra, and there is a chapter. The Buddha said that there is a group of people who is looking for jewelries, and there's a leader who brings the whole group to travel to find. So after many days of traveling, they cannot see, they don't feel that they on the right way. They feel that the destination is still too far. They want to reject. They want to step back and go back home. So the leader stopped at one place and bring them to a big and very luxury houses with lot of food, lot of enjoyable. And that leader said, "Oh, I want to tell all of you, you have arrived to your destination. This is your place. This is the place where you're looking for. Now you can enjoy your time. Take time to rest. Enjoy your time." After a few days, they rest, they gain back the energy, they enjoy everything, And the leader said, "Oh, my dear friends, I want to tell you one thing. This is only temporary destination. Your real destination is not yet arrived. I just want, because I don't feel right if I allow you to come back. I don't want you to waste time. You walk up to this here and you're willing to come back. I don't dare to do that. And I can see all your, low energy. That's why I said, this is your destination. But now I can see that you all gain back your energy. I want to let you know we have another 100 miles to travel. Let's go." And it's all good. So when they, after they hear that, they say, "Oh, thank you so much for your trick. Thank you so much for your parable. Without your smart, without your intelligence, without your kindness, we go home, and we waste more than halfway to go. We only, more than halfway, we only have another third way to go. But sometimes we are like that." And the Buddha said, this is how we can use in our daily life. Just like our kid, right? When we feeding them, they still have one more bowl to eat. One more spoon, only one more spoon, you finish. And then they open their mouth and they finish that spoon. And after they chew and they swallow, "Okay, you good, one more. Just every spoon can be the last one." But after 20 spoons, they finish the bowl. You see that? And our practicing is the same. So ending or beginning, just a word to help us to feel, "Oh, I'm finished all my bad time. Now I start to begin my good time." So that's why the Buddha said we are not beginning, we are the continuation. We are continue what we still left over. So you can see that, and I hope that you will continue your next year, the year of 2021, with all your positive energies, with all your positive practice, with all your positive intent, with all your mental strength. Thank you for your attention, your attending, your listening. I hope that with my sharing, at least you can pick up something to put in your pocket. And this is my gift for all the brothers and sisters at the last Dhamma talk of the year. May the Buddha bless you all with peace, happiness, and joyful. Thank you so much. And maybe we can sing a song, "Happiness is Here and Now." Okay? Do you able to find the lyrics for online? While we are waiting, Brother Michael will invite one sound of the bell, so all we can follow our breath and prepare for your voice. Can you find the lyrics? Let's sing Happiness is Here and Now. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Happiness is here Somewhere to go, nothing to do, no longer in a hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Somewhere to go, something to do, but no need to hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, no longer in a hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Somewhere to go, something to do, but no need to hurry. Please enjoy your 3 sounds of the bell. Brothers, sisters, and friends, I would like to take this opportunity to, first of all, to express my deep thanks to each of you who take off your time and be with the community for the whole year. Your presence, your practicing are very meaningful to us. Your presence and your practicing give us a lot of support too. Special thanks to Grace, one of our sisters, who always beside us and support us and help us to deliver the message, the emails to all the Sangha members. And unfortunately this year we unable to have any gathering, even Christmas potluck as usual. But not because of that, then cannot be together. We always be together in our daily practice too. So when you can walk peacefully, when you can drive your car carefully, when you're able to take good care for yourself, that means you already take good care for the Sangha. You already walk for Thai and for all the brothers and sisters. I hope that you and your family will have a good year. Enjoy your Christmas time within your small family. And as I share that, this is the very unique, a very special Christmas for all of us. I hope that you can enjoy that and boost up your energy, and let's continue to travel for the next year. We will not know what happened next year, but no matter what's happening, I think we already have experienced this year, and next year we're still okay, because this happened to us very suddenly, but we still stable. Then we already have some experience from this year. Then next year will be more better. Not about the economy, the society, but at least we stable within us. Then only when we're able to stay, we stable within us, then we can move things around easily. So once your mind is at peace, surrounding will be also at peace. Enjoy your year end and Happy New Year, year of 2021. Thank you. Just relax your legs for a few minutes. Thank you.
We've done such a good hands to medicine.